Yeah, so when it comes down to texting women, you have to focus on you're not trying to be an excellent texter. You just want to know how to communicate to the basic level. And if you're like, let's say, in a long distance relationship, or let's say this person goes out a lot, this person doesn't really want to be on the phone call, or you can't really see them in person, and you're not going to be FaceTiming, I see where texting is going to be a key thing. Now, when it comes to women, here's some things that you do not want to do when it comes to texting. You don't want to be the one that is so much trying to show through words that you are feeling away. Keep it very brief, and I would even prefer y'all to be sending each other voice notes, because what happens sometimes with texting is that you could come off too sensitive. The thing about texting is that miscommunication is most likely bound to happen, because she might feel like, oh wow, he's over here sending paragraphs, oh wow, he's talking about he's hurt, he's going through these emotions, or oh, he misses me, I barely tell him I miss him. My point is that if you don't go at a woman, a girl that's about you, and also she's texting like 5 other dudes, yes, roster list is large. So if that's happening with her, guess what? You're not a priority, right? That's another thing about texting that you don't want to have yourself caught up on. And I'll still be breaking down how to text, but I just want you to know how important it is that you don't get caught up and consumed about texting women. But like I was saying, when it comes to texting, she's going to have a better, more fun time texting, because we know when it comes to like getting guys, even if it's not like the guys that she ideally wants, or it's just whoever that's giving her attention, whatever the case may be with her, she's still gonna be texting him.
Ignoring, or if there's other stuff that you have going on, it could be about anything self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. It's gonna attract women you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching, it tells you my personal stories, and if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that, and you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down. She's keeping him around for a certain reason, right? That could mean that you're part of the roster list, and if he's gonna be buying her food, if he's gonna be the one that picks her up, so let's say there's 3 dudes, the one that buys her food, the one that picks her up, and the one that is emotionally there for her, right? So you happen to be the 3rd one, emotionally there. So now you always send text message to try to support her. You even get into your feelings through texting, like, oh, I'm having such a hard day, oh, I want you to know that, or like, you know, I care about you, I never want you to think that I don't, my mood is just really all over the place. Like those things, if you have to explain and you're in a healthy relationship, or you know you don't have to worry about the woman, that's cool, right? You could do that type of stuff. But let's just go back to, you're the 3rd person. So when she's not wanting to deal with you, when she's not taking you serious, you're going to be having your message sit at the 3rd place. And if she's texting her mom, her siblings, you're not even going to be 3rd place. She might just put you back. Basically, you're on the back burner. And what happens is that you getting a text, that's going to happen later. You get what I mean there? So it's just like, don't be too focused. But basically, keep it brief and don't get too much into explaining so much through text, unless, like, again, you're forced to, the situation makes sense to. Another thing about texting is that you want to not send so much emojis. You don't want to be so extra with texting, because with emojis, with like hearts, with like a sad face, like especially if you're sending it in every single text message, that's too much. She's gonna start putting you in a category of like, I'm talking to like my guy friend at this point. And I'm also saying this because women tend to use emojis a lot. It's an easy way to show how you're feeling, and it's just convenient, it's cute sometimes depending on the emojis that she's using, and that's a way of expressing, right? So when I say guy friend, it's like she's texting one of her girlfriends, but when she's texting her girlfriend, she's going to be able to send those emojis. That girl's going to be able to send it back, because that's how a lot of females communicate. Like, it's fun to add the emojis, the hearts, the kissy faces, that type of stuff. Now, again, you can maybe send one from time to time. You can maybe send one like every so often, every other month. Or like if you are really expressing yourself and emoji will work for you, do that. Because remember, like the nonchalant, the chill, laid back guy, the guy that doesn't care so much about like, oh, I need to like prove a point to her, I need to show her that like I really care or I really don't, he's not gonna depend on expressing those emotions through, let's say, an emoji or words.